Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. My name is Adam, and we're recording an Arena Cube draft for QuietSpeculation.com. Quiet Speculation is a Magic the Gathering finance website, but they do a bunch of really cool stuff as far as constructed metagames go, or in this case, limited. So the Arena Cube is a lot of fun this iteration. Not only did they add, the Brothers War cards, we have a few things that make Power Stones. Explorer Anthology 2 was also added in. So you get a couple important powerhouses from that. I'm not sure if Nykthos is included, but let me double check. Doesn't look like it. Either way, so we have cool reprints like Wormcoil Engine, which came in through Brothers War, even though it wasn't in the main sets. You have Precursor Golem, another limited All-Star, a bunch of just really, really amazing just value cards. That being said, this iteration of the cube is very aggressive. Two of the top performing archetypes so far have been Mono Red and Mono White. Mono Black being pretty low on the list, though. Green decks, for the most part, are part of like a ramp style strategy. And so that also entails splashing a few things. So things like Omnath, or the 4-color Omnath, is like a real powerhouse card in that archetype. Though ideally we're going to want to stick pretty heavily into monocolor unless something pulls us in a different direction. The control-based decks are also pretty strong if you're able to build the right pool. Oh wow, that was real quick. My first run with this, I got the 7-0 with like a Jeskai control list. Very heavy blue-white with a very light splash for the Magma Opus combo. Mizzix Mastery plus Magma Opus. And then a couple of just like removal spells. I think I had an Abrade main deck, and then sideboard I didn't put it in. It was Fight with Fire. Okay, so here's an interesting one. We can stake out very early, grab this Mizzix Mastery, and hope to do a similar game plan to what I just described. Really helps us kind of go on rails with a control type of deck. If we don't want to build around that combo, alternatively, there is Elite Spellbinder, which can go into like Blue-White Blink is supported, but this is great as far as like Mono White is concerned, or more of like a mid-range strategy. Discover the Formula is a great control card. I've been really impressed with Solid Coming as well. You know what? This is difficult. So like another option would be Once Upon a Time, but I don't think the land strategies are all that great. I'm going to avoid Rankle. I don't think black, even if it's completely open, is where we want to be. So I'm lower on these dual lands. I'm lower on Kaya. I think I'm going to just grab the Mizzix Mastery. Elite Spellbinder is always going to be good. Mizzix Mastery has a higher upside. We're going to do it for the video. Play the Mastery, or at least grab the Mastery, and see what else we want here. Okay. So I'm not all that interested in Jaxus. I don't think that's necessary. Mind Flayer is a decent card if we're more of like a control strategy. Reflector Mage is fine. Not doing the Aetherborn. Otawara is not a bad pickup, but I think I'd rather have something that's a little more proactive. Champion of Wits is interesting. So this is a way of getting something we want to buy back with Mizzix Mastery into the graveyard. It's just a solid mid-range card. It works well with Blink strategy, like Displacer Kitten. I'm not expecting Chromag Lantern to wheel. Voracious Hydra is fine. I'm not upset about missing it. There are a couple pieces that support like an Aristocrat style deck, but I don't think that I want to go for the Crown here. It really comes down to Champion of Wits, Mind Flayer, and Otawara. I think Champion's probably my best bet. Okay, this is a good spot to be in. So Lightning Bolt is great. One mana removal is very strong. Elvish Mystic. If no one's taken the Mystic here, That tells me the first two people are not on green yet. So that's worth noting. If we ship this along, I do not plan on being in any sort of green deck. And that's probably okay. I'm going to take the Lightning Bolt. I think it's hard to go wrong there. Okay. So we have K-Command, Behold the Multiverse, and Pilgrim's Eye, which are very interesting to me. While I'm low on black, K-Command is strong enough as like a splash if we want to go Grixis. Behold is also just a great card, and I don't hate bringing it back with Mystic's Mastery. Ooh, snapping off the Magma Opus and not really caring about anything else in this pack at all. It'd be great if we can wield the Shatter Skull Smashing. I'd be happy with a Haughty Djinn. I'd be happy with a Thirst. But this is the combo. And that is a dual land. So I can take the Triome. I can take Karn, Scion of Urza. I think this is probably one of the weaker options. Chandra is fine, but that's more for the Aristocrat style deck. I'm probably not going to be buying back removal spells, and right now we just have the Bolt. Granted, it's early, but I think making sure our mana is good is a top priority. Now, this hurts my soul. Golos and Field of the Dead in the same pack. Golos is really strong by itself. There's also a Den of the Bugbear, which I like. I also love Maze Mind Tome in this style deck. Well, let someone else play with the Golos. I'm going to take the Maze Mind Tome. And here, I'm going to opt for the removal spell over the dual land. There's also a Voracious Great Shark, which is pretty strong, but I think for this like spell sling type of deck to work, you need to be able to answer the aggro decks, which means multiple efficient removal spells to answer the early game. And then we can clean up with our Mystic's Mastery Magma Opus plan. Ooh, okay. Discover the formula, wield. Saw Coming is the most replaceable here. I like Merfolk Trickster, but I think that this is probably my best bet. Also, getting a discounted Discover if we Mystic's Mastery it back is really nice. I would love to pick up a Torrential Gearhulk in the next pack. Alright, so we don't have any white cards. We have a Ralgren Triome, which could give us white. I don't think that's worth it for the Reflector Mage, but it might be an argument to take in a Darker Waste. I think I'm still going to grab this Otawara, just to be on the safe side. Ooh, okay. So, Alrun, not really super excited about. I don't want Shore Up, and don't think that I want Deadly Dispute. Multiple choice is fine. Pilgrim's Eye. This was the pack that had the Kolkin's Command. So I could grab the Blood Crypt. I could grab the Needle Verge Pathway. I think Pilgrim's Eye is probably just fine. This, I don't really mind missing it. I'm not going to take this Llanowar Visionary. Fire's Enclave and probably not playing it. I'll take the blue duel. Still probably not play it. Okay. So I have two shock variants. Unholy Heat, how likely would I be able to turn this on? So I have an artifact that it's going to be difficult to get into the graveyard. I don't really have a ton of ways of filling my graveyard yet. I passed the search for Skanta. I like Valor's Stance, but that's also putting me into a third color. Ranger of Eos doesn't grab anything yet. Blade Splicer, these are all still in the splash. Hermit, versus Ether Channeler. I think I'm just going to take the removal spell. Yeah, I think that's fine. Devil's Play, Royal Eruption, Mishra's Command. So Devil's Play and Mishra's Command are going to be functionally the same. Hangerback Walker is fine. Terminator will wheel. Neutralize will probably wheel. Okay, so this is an interesting one. Strangle versus Abrade. I don't think I need the one with the multiverse. I have a couple game-winning high-end plays. Shivan Reef would be nice, but I think Abrade is probably my best option. Karn Living Legacy is worse than the other Karn that we just saw. I have bolts already, so Strangle is fine, but not as necessary. I'm going to take the Abrade. Having the option to blow up an artifact is nice. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. Bone Crusher versus Steam Vents. I'm going to take the Bone Crusher. Steam Vents will not wheel, but Bone Crusher's too good to pass up. I have Hal and Elena, which is amazing, but that's a splash that I don't really have available. Pact of Negation can force through something. Blink of an Eye is a nice disruption. I'm going to take the Pact. I think it has the highest upside here. Phyrexian Metamorph. What it is, Seize the Storm. This picks a thing up from the graveyard and makes a token equal to the number of spells in my graveyard in exile. That'll probably wheel. Supreme Will is also very nice. I think Metamorph is where I want to be. So I am not Gigantha compliant if I have the Discover the Formula in my deck, or if I have a counterspell, if I pick one up. I don't think I need the Lightning Axe quite as much. Pretty good in removal. I have a lot of 2-mana removal, don't I? Stormcaller is not bad. What did I pick up there? I should have selected something faster. Oh, it gave me Gigantha? Ugh. Alright. Snapping that off, and even though I can pick up like a Narset, I won't be upset. Hermit is a body versus the pillar. I'll take the Hermit. Devil's Play and Mishra's Command both wield. Devil's Play, I think, is probably my better option. This lets me loot some stuff. Yeah, whatever. I'll just do Devil's Play. And Karn.
Be careful who you trust.
Don't see me playing any of these. I'll grab this. Why not? Again, not seeing me playing any of these. Really did not want this Gigantha. Seize the Storm, I guess. I might play this. And this wheel. Alright. Okay, now this is interesting. Sky Sovereign is a beating, but I don't really have a ton of ways of crewing it. Bloodthirsty Adversary is nice. Sulfur Falls is also really nice. Egg. I imagine 1, 2, 3, or 4 might wheel. I'm going to take the boat. Teferi. Ooh. Now, do I think that I can get the Teferi reliably? Probably not.
I know what must be done.
We'll give it a shot. War Boss, Krenko, Godfarer's Gift works pretty well with some of these creatures, actually. Omen, Chart a Course. Do I want Chart a Course over the War Boss? I'll take the Royal Loss. And Glorybringer. Ooh. Alright, so I have Peasy with a great Peasy deck. There's also Big Score, which helps me get out the Magma Opus. It helps me turn this Teferi online. Do I need that more than I need the early plays? Peasy might wheel. It probably won't. There's also this Midnight Clock, which I really like. But I think Big Score is probably correct for me right now. Tolarian Terror. We are a Tolarian Terror deck. We are also a Brazen Borrower deck. How many spells can I reliably get? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll play a Tolarian Terror. What is this? 3 damage, divide as you choose. Blue-red duel, Phyrexian Revoker, Bomat Courier, Mythos, a Disallow. I think I'm in for a Disallow. Do I want Disallow over a Ketria Triome? Not playing a... I could play a Rafine's Tower. This is a blue and white duel. No. Okay, well then switch back over. I need to be better about doing that. So I have Dismiss, and I have Sweltering Suns. I don't have a ton in the way of board waves, so I think Sweltering Suns might be fine. I do have Pilgrim's Eye to pick up a white source. I could run this Teferi. That being said, I do need to make a few cuts already. So 31 minus 3, that's 28. 5 cuts. Teferi's probably on the list there. And this is best of 1. Okay, so all of these wheeled. Adversary versus the Sulphur Falls versus the Smoldering Egg. Adversary is probably better than Sulphur Falls, but I already have so many playables. I don't really need them anymore. Shark Typhoon, though, and Hard Evidence, I'll take the Typhoon. Riled looks nice, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll take the real spell. Spectral Adversary over Spikefield Hazard. I'll take the Hazard. Blue-red. I can play it. Not playing Rada. And I'm not getting a Peasy. But I think that's fine. I have enough. Ooh, I can possibly play that Mythos. Alright, so I have 3 cycling lands, which is honestly kind of nice. I'm going to take this Plains down to 1. Here's the first foremost. Don't think I need this Karn. Probably don't need the Stormcaller. Hermit's fine. Spikefield Hazard. Question is, do I want this Tolarian Terror? Probably don't need it. Probably don't need the War Boss either. Though it's a strong mid-range card if they don't have the removal spell. But I have so few targets otherwise. Alright, so I need to make 2 cuts, right? Hmm. So the only ways I have of putting things into the graveyard to bring them back, Charter Course, Champion of Wits, and Magma Opus can do it to itself. That's probably enough. Devil's Play is probably my weakest individual card, maybe multiple choice. This feels wrong, but I have a lot of removal, and I don't have a ton of ways of crewing that. I think this seems right to me. More or less, this seems right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources. For this one to Teferi and the Magma Opus in theory, which I don't want to do, but I could make that happen. Tyrant Terror maybe is better than some of these other options, but I'm okay to run it like this. Okay, so we're going to head into... Actually, do I want the Sweltering Suns? So, is a worthwhile question here. Sweltering Suns better than Path to Negation? Is it better than Behold the Multiverse? Is it better than Commit to Memory? No, I don't think so. Alright, so we're going to run this into a league, or whatever these things are called. 7 wins, hopefully. Fingers crossed. As always, this video is brought to you by QuadSpeculation.com. And let's give it a go. Hard to argue with this hand. I have a couple answers to early plays from the opponent. And I have decent amounts to longer term things. Yeah, we're on Spike Field Hazard that. Spike Field Hazard the heck out of that. Nice. Spike Field already earning its keep. Don't Charter Course me. I don't really care about this pup. It's not doing much. Like, I could Bone Crusher it, but I think I'm probably better off just holding up mana. My opponent's missing some land drops. Essica's Chariot. I will not have that come down. Good pickup. Alright. They got me to do it. I am very okay with that. Ooh. Sure. I feel like I am so far ahead of my opponent on cards on board stay here. Alright, so they pick up a Golos. Is this a World Tree? If it's not a World Tree, I'm not all that worried. Yeah, no. Of course, we found it immediately after. Okay, well, that's a plus. Vortex. Take it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can cast this. Overloaded. Destroy this artifact. Oh, and this costs 2 less, so I can actually bolt them out here with a packed backup. Cool. Well, we got to show off the the full combo in game 1. That was nice. All right, 1 down. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, because I'm going to need to save this for the write-up later. So with all due respect to my last opponent, it didn't seem like they had a cohesive deck idea. It just seemed like a pile of good cards, not necessarily things that were synergistic. I didn't see anything that that worked with the Vorinclex. I didn't really see a ton of payoffs any particular direction, but they might have just drawn the wrong part. This seems fine. I have a fair amount of removal. This Metamorph will bridge that gap. I'll need to draw some stuff, but I'm in a decent position, especially if my opponent starts out with something more aggressive. Pilgrim's Eye is great. Sure. Let's kill that immediately. I unfortunately can't do anything about the Topiary Stomper. I can copy it though. kind of like doing that. Ooh, nice. That actually gets to blow up the Stomper. Granted, they're not going to hit my Typhoon, so that's a plus for me. I think I am maybe benefited more from them activating this, so we will find that one out in time. I would love to find a land. I do actually have Pact of Negation mana available to pay if I absolutely need to. Blade Splicer is fine. I'm not concerned. I will blow this up, though. Valor Stance, maybe? Oh, maybe it's a blink effect. That would be really bad for me. Ooh, Mizzix Mastery. Mana Type would be just demoralizing here, but whatever. I think that this is Lauren activation, not just giving them the priority. If they have a Boseiju, I will be very sad. But if they want to activate Lauren, I get a lot of value. Oh, good God. Okay. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. I don't like that. Here's a 0/0. And all of my next turn. So they did have something. Now, do they want to activate Lauren? Is the real question. And they do. So I'll be able to play the Hermit next turn, but I won't be able to activate the Hermit. Does this give each creature you control? Yikes. Alright, we're going to see if I can survive a turn. Okay. So I can give them an extra card here. But I get a 2/2 out of the deal. Sure. counter, and each creature you control is real good. Not a green spell. Not a green spell, so that is annoying. They have to take the mastery. Alright, I'll take 7. Play that out. Ooh, okay. Gonna throw that on top. It's unfortunate because they found their green card. Ooh, that's really nice. Six, 7. Sure. This feels a little bad, but still probably fine. I'm just going to commit the Defiler. again. Make some big bodies. I don't know how they get through this. Sure. Probably didn't need to play that land. Can't hit the Shark Typhoon, so you can only hit the Glory Bringer or one of my tokens. And if it's one of the tokens, why didn't you just blink it? Save the mana. Okay, so they do want the Glory Bringer. Four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hey, it's you again. And that should be it. I get an 8/8, a 4/4, 4 lethal attackers in the air, and they're hellbent. So, yes, they are very dead. Super Omega dead. It's one of the reasons I like Devil's Play. It can just snipe them out from a otherwise pretty safe life total. Only really in like this kind of deck. Like I'm not like Ironcrag feeding this, but it's a good fireball, and the fact that you can like front load it and then back load it later, almost like Underworld Breach with Grape Shot. Like, you don't have to do the full amount in one go. You can do it and then do it again. Hand's great. I'm going to lead on Spikefield Hazard tapped. Probably play the Hermit, unless they have some sort of mana dork. Hopefully Hermit can turn on Charter Course. If not, it's still fine. I would rather that not get Spikefield Hazarded. Nice. Alright, so they're red-black, probably the Sacrifice deck. Unless it's Grixis Control. Those are really the only two options. I don't think either are things I need to worry too much about. -3/-3. Well, I've never seen this card. Remove 3 loyalty from Planeswalker. If you weren't the starting player, you gain 2 life. Neat. Okay. Let's bring this back. I've never seen this card. Not once. And they are definitely like the red-black sack deck. You probably expect like an Engrath. What else? Mayhem Devil, Blood Artist, Priest. I'm pretty okay with this line. Option 2 is Tuck Behold the Multiverse for next turn, but I can wait on that. Now that's a little unfortunate for me. If X equals 4 or more. So is that better than Glorybringer? Probably. Ooh. Yeah, I'll keep a Mystics Mastery on top. Please return a creature. At worst, this is a 3 damage to the face. Just realizing I haven't drawn the Teferi yet. That's fine. Can't actually cast it in this game. Haven't had that issue yet in the others. Yawgmoth and Null Priest. Okay. So that tells me they're probably a little far off from the black mana for this, and they found a land off of that line. You know what? That's worth it. I'll take a turn off. And I even found a land. Nice. Pact has been very good for me so far. Theomancer, yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, I know that if I don't exert this, I have lethal next turn. But there's a decently high likelihood that they can remove the Glorybringer before that becomes the case. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Oh, nice. This doesn't have reach, right? Yeah. That was really good. God, I love Magma Opus. Someone at Wizards sat down and said, I'm going to design a card specifically for Adam. Hey Rogoth, how you doing? I can keep this. Lead on Rafine's Tower into Sulphur Falls. So far so good. Enjoying the start of my holiday vacation. And doing okay. Yes, this is Arena Cube. Yeah, kill this off. Peasy. Let's kill the Peasy. Oh, I only have the one red source. Whoops. Okay. I would very much like to get full value out of this. And I think I'm willing to take the hit from this Phoenix to make that happen. That is a good pickup. I'm going to play out the planes here. If I have to tap out for Pact, Mountain gives me the out of... why am I blanking on words? Lightning Bolt off the top to have some sort of interaction. Well, you know, Lightning Bolt off the top for some sort of interaction. Nice. Just calling it left and right. 4/4 is going to be bigger than most red removal. They'll have to probably spend 2 mana at sorcery speed to kill this off. Chandra? Chandra minus. I clear it out with a bolt. Yeah, that's fine. I'll save the Pact.
You want to play with fire, huh?
So they did have the 2 damage burn spell. I'll go ahead and counter that. That's fine. Chandra minus. Now I don't feel bad burning 6 mana on my turn.
Marshmallows. S'mores, anyone? We're done here.
Yeah, that's fine. Land. I'll take the turn off. They are unlikely to be able to kill me from 14. Oh, okay, but they're certainly about to try. Again, 1 mana short. I'll do it now. There's a possibility I find something that's castable here. Yeah. It would just be the Stomp, but I can do that in combat. I'm dead to an Embercleave. I don't think I can do anything about that. Okay. They have another burn spell. It's very likely that they do. It's extremely likely that they do. No. Okay. So how does this work? Did I goof? possible they get the Phoenix back. Still. Oh, yeah. Okay. I definitely goofed. Whoops. Really? I was dead anyway, the Chandra. They could have just
Don't worry. I brought
lightning strike me. Okay. Darn. I should have played that better, but it did not matter on that turn. The Chandra would have gotten me either way. Tell you what, taking 8 out of nowhere from a Blade Historian was not what I was expecting there. Hand seems great. Blue-red land, bunch of removal. Stick this now. Burn spells for days. Blue-black opponent. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care about that card. Alright. Holding up Bone Crusher, Unholy Heat, Commit. And a Pilgrim's Eye. Sure. That seems like they're baiting out the Hermit. Incidentally puts me fairly close to Delirium. If I cast the Royal Eruption, or even the Commit, I'll hit 4. That's good to know. Yeah, you can have a hot agent. Sure, that's fine. I'm starting to fall behind. Would like to find some lands. That counts. I think I hold up Commit, and if I don't, then I can Magma Opus. Glorybringer, I think I hold that in hand. Excuse me. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Are they Esper? Yeah, that's fine. Kaya -3, kill the Geist. Sure. And a fairy.
Let's slow this down. Keep up the pace.
I think I point this at Teferi.
Stop that now.
Kaya doesn't actually do anything for another turn, so they can time walk if they have it. Or they can put a creature down. Sponge as a blocker. But I can clear out Kaya next turn. And I have commit. I have Bone Crusher plus commit if I want it. Can't imagine they don't have a way of killing them. Ooh. I'm sorry, friend. Target non-token creature and non-dragon creature. Oh, they found the time walk. You want to trade your Kaya for Glorybringer? Sure. Playing out the land might not be smart here. Like, I don't have a ton going on. I really don't want to give them these cards back. Fortunately, I am the one that gets to decide when memory gets cast. Ooh, Jenga taxes, which I will be unable to remove. Sure. There's the Mystics Mastery. Fortunately, Jin can't actually attack in here. Sure. Enjoy. 10 mana from them. Languish. Okay. Well, bringing this back is probably my first step on the way out. Why didn't they wait until my turn to do that? They would have drawn 6 cards. Like, they could have done it in upkeep and been fine. Artifacts, instant sorceries. So Shark Typhoon, hard cast would get through. I don't know if that's better than just trying to surprise block with a 10-10 or whatever. Alright. Draw 4 cards. I do wish they would play faster. Auger Mauling. Yep. Sure. Six lands left in the deck, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, no. 4 lands left in the deck. Two all encounters, return up to 2 creatures. Yep. So this is only going to be an 8/8. Yeah, I'll scoop it up. All right, we start off really strong. We're struggling a little bit, but we can still win out. All right, we have 3 more wins, 4 more wins. I think we're 3-2, so 4 more wins. Hand looks great. No notes. Opponent goes first. So I'll lead on Mountain with Fiery Impulse. See what they want to do. Okay. Savai Triumph is an interesting starting point. I would like that to go away forever. Or at least temporarily. Hide you away. this is fine. Yeah. Ooh, a Mystics Mastery. I'm okay with both of these cards, actually. I'll leave the Charter Course. I'm gonna hold up Bone Crusher. Or rather, Stomp. And that is the first time I haven't been able to cast it when I drew it. Alright. I think I cycle Shark Typhoon here. I really want an untapped land here. Even better if it's a white source. Technically a white source. Technically an untapped land. You know what? I'm fine with just casting the Discover this next turn. So here's kind of what I was talking about during the drafting portion. I don't care about this at all. Here's a Magma Opus. Oh, perfect. No notes. Take action. Find a plains. Attack you.
Right on schedule. Hold that thought.
Let's draw a card. I don't think I need to play out the Mazemind Tome. Actually doesn't matter because I have the Bone Crusher discounted already. Probably should have waited. Should not have waited. Just because it would have given them the out of like Deadly Dispute or some other like spell-based sacrifice effect. Yeah, I will pack that. Alright, they're off it. Ooh, okay, we're back on the winning train. What, 4 and 2? 4 and 2. Alright, 3 more to go. Hopefully, up to 3 more to go. I think this deck's pretty good. I feel like this deck could get there. We just need to run a little lucky. Lands and spells, yeah. The only thing that can really get me is if they have like a turn one door. Oh, I'm on the plane. Never mind. Nothing they can do near me. Yep. Do not care about Charger. In fact, I think I saved my Unholy Heat for a 3-mana play. I have 3 blue sources and grab a 3rd red. Ooh. I don't like that. That's actually really bad for me. Discard 2 cards. That's a bit awkward. I'll ditch the Pact and I guess the Plains? Because I really want to hold up this Unholy Heat. Fair enough. Alright, this is a number cleave, it's a number cleave, it's a bolt, I'm fine with that too. Also okay with an Ox here, actually. Okay, well. That does sort of change things a little bit. Alright, so I have a very active Unholy Heat. Stop before combat. We're gonna clear that out. Probably should have done stop at combat. Whoops. Whoop. I'm okay with that. Worst thing they could possibly do is what? Claim the Firstborn, take the Bone Crusher, hit me, and then munitions it? No matter what, I will be activating the Maze Mind Tome this turn, I think. The life gain might be pretty relevant. Why are they doing this in second lane? They could attack me. I'm confused. This costs 1 to activate. And they're off it. So there, I hit them for 7, and I exert. I blow up the rabbit just so they can't haste kill me with something off the top, and then I can fireball them with Devil's Play from hand. Didn't actually end up casting the Discover. I thought that the game was going to revolve pretty heavily around that too. Okay. Lands and spells. I go first. Sure. Since I have the Bone Crusher, I don't care too much about having to spike a creature there. And if they want to blow this up and it's not a spike field hazard, then I'm okay with that. Okay. Similar spot at 4. I think I will lead on the Pilgrim's Eye. Grab that Plains. Bone Crusher can pop the Phoenix. I'm not super worried there. And they have nothing in the graveyard to bring back yet, so. Yep, you get a Phoenix. Let's not have that happen. Okay. Sets me back a little bit, but that is fine. They have 3 cards in graveyard right now. So next turn, I can do something really cool and just make X as much mana as I have. Oh, that's a little annoying. Ooh. One, two, three, four, five, six. I choose you. Okay, so not even Phoenix saves them here. Found the reason for their black source. Macias. That's not going to do it. Cool. Yeah. So exert, kill the Phoenix, smack in for lethal. Okay, was that the last one, or do we have a winning in? We have a winning in. All right, all the marbles. Can we do it? This is a hand that could feasibly do it. I like Charter Course binning Discover and then Mizzix Mastery back the Discover. Alright, so that's a Jawari Disruption, which suggests that they are a control deck. And that's a Luminarch Aspirant, which suggests that they aren't. Yikes. I'll be honest, that's not what I wanted to see. And that won't actually outpace theirs. So I'm going to Psycho Shark Typhoon as a chunk blocker. I'll do that instead. I'd rather block a 5 power one than a 4 power one. Landing the Hermit here feels right, because it forces them to burn a counterspell, which can make way for a Teferi. Don't like that. So I have to hope that this blue-white deck can't crew the Sky Sovereign. Which isn't, like, out of the question. And if they want to go low on mounted sorcery speed, that puts me in a decent enough spot.
No time for a break.
I think I feel comfortable like this. By putting the creature here, it kind of forces them to attack the... do not like that. It forces them to blow up the Geist to be able to kill the Teferi. Like, they can just attack into the Teferi. I do get to copy their Scholar, though.
better plan next time.
Does let me save the Mizzix Mastery. Now I'm in a weird spot, so I can go down to 6 and cast both Mizzix Mastery and Metamorph. What does that get me? Oh, that's what it gets me. I need to discard down to hand size? Sure. Hey, the last Blackbird. Doing alright. We are playing for the trophy here. Glorybringer. Does that get me out of anywhere? Maybe? Sure. Mm-hmm. Alright, so this really hinges on me being able to stop the Sky Sovereign from landing this turn. Really? I'm going to lose this to an Alrund's Epiphany. Presumably off the top. That's brutal. Yeah. Alright. Good game. Dang. Alright. Well, we finished 6-3. deck felt really strong. It's a little unfortunate. I thought that we might have been able to get there in that last game. So, retrospect, I still don't think that we should have played Sky Sovereign. I think that it was correct to not play Tolarian Terror. Sandwiching Taxes. Mythos of Aluna is an interesting option. I did have the Bark Channel Pathway. I probably didn't need it, but in theory I would be able to have it as a clone plus the fight effect. Sweltering Suns, I don't think I ran into a situation where I needed it. I had a lot of spot removal. Overall, felt great. I think that blue-red spells is very viable in this cube, but as you saw, mono-red, mono-white also very strong. And in the case of our last match, Sky Sovereign, very, very strong. With that, I am going to call it a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching this live on Twitch, it is December 23rd, so be safe this weekend, especially with the weather if you're in the Northeast. And if you're watching this on YouTube or on the Quiet Speculation website, leave a comment. Don't forget to like it and follow all my stuff. You can find me on Twitter at Adam E. Cohen, on Twitch at Ace Spades, and wherever new Twitter will end up being, probably the same contact stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great night. Take care. Happy holidays.